City of Phantoms. He who sows the wind shall reap the storm. The Dark One opened up Lesnitsky's thoughts to me. I know all their plans. I know Pavel is going to be at the Red Square, and that's where I have to face him, before going to Polis. A peace conference is being held there. Laughable. The war has already started. It won't stop while there's a person alive in Metro. All trying to stop it could just as well try and stop a tornado with their bare hands. But I still have to try. I have to reach Polis to denounce the liars and face the storm.
Shadows here. Many. Don't see me. Don't hear. Alive and dead at once. Very strange.
I see the shadows are coming back. Echoes of the past.
You'll need this.
Need what? Oh, thank you. Now I
Welcome back.
Now I have 31 minutes of filters. And this is on hardcore. Oh, hello, trap. Let me just snip that.
We have established our first ranger outpost, and we're still studying the city around us. There's a supply cache to the north, near a large courtyard. Everything else seems normal. Just the dead and silent houses all around. Today we heard a sound in the distance, like a roar or a crash. The silence is gone. My ears are still ringing, but death, I fear it is still close. This will be my final entry. Our base is gone. We're no longer safe here. You won't be either. We brought this on our world. If you hear the noise, you must run and save yourself.
What the hell? Hold on just a second, I will be right back. Alright, I am back. I'm hearing echoes of the past. The people that were here once. I just saw shadows. They're everywhere. Is that an echo I'm hearing, or is that actually someone? Hold on, let me check up here first. Can I make that? Yes. But there's nothing up here. Alright, there's something behind that door. Must have been echoes that I heard. Once again, we're going through the surface. Hello again, Moscow. A crypt city. A fallen hero city. A city bereft of its soul. It's not my home city anymore. My home city is in the past. But it is the home city of the Little Dark One. How strange. "29 minutes of filters, I'm doing pretty good on that."
Did you see? The little human is looking for another human. Not like you. A woman? Yes, a woman. Mother.
This place used to be a beautiful playground. And now look what it is.
Some this, but try not to kill aimlessly.
Why, thank you.
I'll catch up.
Down the slide we go. Alright, I hear a baby crying, which can't be real, obviously. I see a shadow. But there actually might be someone or something there. Ow. Can I fit through there? No. Well, I mean, in reality I could, but I can't actually go through there. Alright, which way do I go? Here? Or is this where I came from? No, it's not. Someone playing the piano.
Beautiful. So that's what it's called. Music. I remember this. Strange. Can't see well with eyes. I see shadows better.
That is not a good thing, or a good time to have a vision.
Beasts ahead. Don't know about us. Hungry.
Ah, some light.
An order to check all the courtyards. The pass is closed. The only way to the Kremlin is by rooftop. We're climbing up now. We're riding out the hurricane. We haven't moved for 5 hours now. Search heard some voices. We went to check it out. Searched and couldn't find Surge. Weird shit is happening. We'll try to go to the train depot and enter Hansa. Fuck the crap. Go find it yourself.
Heard some voices and went to check it out. Yep, that is the last time you'll ever hear from anyone. If anyone hears some voices and goes to check it out, they're gone. Much better. Alright, so apparently the beasts up ahead don't know I'm here, so I'm going to turn off my light. Wait, am I in the light or what? Like, my thing's going off. Am I not in the dark? Why is it lit blue? I mean, it is kind of daylight-ish, but... I don't know, I guess I'm kind of just in the light always. Just move along. Oh shit. Well, so much for that.
A piece of life. You'll need this.
I don't need it. Actually, I am full. Thank you, though. Alright, where am I going? What was that? Oh, there's someone down there. What am I taking damage from? Must be radiation.
A little death for your enemies.
Thank you, dispensary.
I'll be nearby.
Okay, this way. Yeah, it's radiation. Pockets of Oh, the hell was that? Oh, they're watching it happen. It's the beginning of the apocalypse.
Just like with my family. So that's what it's called. Missiles. I'll remember this.
Shots. Friend or foe?
We go up here by the ladder. Now I know the word. Yes. There's a winged one. Watch out.
Well, shit. Not going down the same way I got up, that's for sure. Alright, cover, 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 cover. Whew. Anything else up here? Oh, hi. Goodbye.
He does not understand that he's dead. He's still waiting for his mother. But she is not coming. Mine neither. Because you people killed them all.
Yes, yes I did. Ah, hit my head. Damn. I wanted to get up there. Actually, can you get... Well, I can't now. Whoa. What is that making that noise? Is that a winged one stomping about or something else? How much time do I have left? 19 minutes? Alright, I'm starting to eat through my time. Probably should pick up the pace.
It is not a shadow. You, yourself. Long, long ago.
Maybe it's the ice cream. Plus just being down here that triggered the memory. Oh no. Shit. Okay. This is creepy. My light doesn't work. My light doesn't work. Okay. Towards the light, towards the light. Red Square. I know only one way into Polis from here, through the Red Square. The Order keeps an outpost in the St. Basil's Cathedral. I'll get in touch with our men and tell them all I know, and my goal would be just a step away from there. It will all be over soon. I'm assuming it's pronounced Saint Basil, not Saint Basil. Saint Basil. The Saint of Basil. He's very tasty. That didn't sound right. Oh, well, whatever.
There's danger here. Not like before. I feel it. And we'll be with you. We'll tell you what to do.
Good, good, good. I love when games tell me what to do. I don't want to have to use my brain to figure anything out. Hold on, can I burn this? Ooh, look at that. Pretty.
Makes it easier to understand. Is this the center? All the roads lead to this place. That's why we could not leave. They are here for too long. So many of them. They know. They know we feel.
God, just look at this. What the hell was that? Oh my god, look! I have, it's alright, I've got 23 minutes. Just look at this. The amount of detail, the amount of detail put into the environment, the graphic design overall and everything, the fidelity is just astounding. These environments are unbelievably good looking. look at that. Oh, is that a winged one I see up there? Or, no, that's a... No, that's not a wing, that's a flap of cloth. Or something blowing in the wind.
They are not red. It's their home. If we go there, they won't attack.
Okay, do we need to go in?
They are afraid for their home. Afraid of you. Know your kind.
Well, they have good reason to be afraid of me. I'm not gonna intrude in on their home. No. I'll leave them be. I don't kill for fun, I kill because I have to.
Darkness. He's coming. Hurry.
That's not to say I don't enjoy it a bit, but... Oh my.
Wind.
Okay, let's go. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wind more coming. I feel it's safe here. We should wait. We'll go. Soon.
Okay, let's go.
We made it. The storm. Yes, the storm. Is starting again. Danger is still there. Don't go. We can go ahead. Let us go. Life will move. He's afraid. Wants to go home. Not yet. We're not alone. Where to go. Won't touch it.
Oh, no, no, no. Okay, just gonna leave him alone. Just leave him alone. Oh!
You feel it too, Artyom? Do not fear. I am close. Don't stand. I will help. Do not disturb them, Artyom. Stay close to me.
Don't disturb them. Okay. I will try not to.
Lots of them. But they are all lonely. Only fear and pain.
I didn't stay close enough. I didn't stay close enough. Whoopsie. Let's try that
I
again.
will help. Do not disturb them, Artyom. Stay close to me. They've been here for so long. Lots of them. But they are all lonely. Only fear and pain. They can't leave. And want somebody to stay with them.
Ah, they're gone. Oh. I won't hurt you, don't worry. I'm not gonna shoot you. Wait a minute, where do I go? This way? Wait, that's where I came from. Or is it? No. No, it's not. No. Okay. I'm getting confused. There you are.
Artyom, there are bad people. Many. Very red.
Alright. No stealth is really possible here because it is daylight. Let's go for grenades. Where are they at? I just set off some noise things somewhere. Or is stealth possible? Am I in the dark? No.
Oppa! One more! Put your weapon on the ground and hands behind your head. I will be damned. It's Artyom! Well, your luck had to run out someday. You can disregard the order by the weapon, okay? Comrades, we have special orders directly from Comrade Korbut concerning this very ranger. We are to eliminate him. Fire! Fire at will!
Shit!
Don't stand. I will help. No more. Too tired.
Eliminate him, sugar! Carry out the order, блин!
I shot you even when you were in cover.
We'll help you see.
Where the hell am I? Oh, there's something behind me. Shit. Let's try that again. Ouch. Okay, they have very powerful weapons. Yeah. And the cover here is, unfortunately, despite the looks, not too good, because they can shoot through wood.
Oppa! One more! Put your weapon on the ground and hands behind your head. I will be damned. It's Artyom!
I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot that.
Your luck had to run out someday. You can disregard the order by the weapon, okay? Comrades, we have special orders directly from Comrade Korbut concerning this very ranger. We are to eliminate him. Fire! Fire at will!
Don't stand. I will help. No more. Too tired.
Eliminate him, sugar! Carry out the order, блин!
Alright, I think I got him. Gotta take out these snipers.
We'll help you see.
Shit. Grenade!
So tired.
And you had a chance. You know you could have stayed at the Red
Yeah, I bet it did. It was supposed to.
And then come right here. Eat with your fucking head sometimes, Artyom.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I saw you. There you are.
Or what, maybe you thought Corbus forgot all about you? Not on your lifetime.
God, I want to get that guy over there.
And neither did I. You didn't like take it our way. Didn't want to join us, huh? You'll just have to bite the fucking dust here.
Ow! Jesus Christ! Shooting me through the freaking cover. You sending out another wave? I think he just did. Here, eat a grenade.
Everybody down! Got the fuck pinned! Keep it in pinned! Make the beach pay!
So, Sparta! You decided to show up? You got balls, huh? That's for sure. Come on, Ranger, kill and maim like you always do it, huh? But you're a chicken? You're chicken or what?
You really think you're gonna be able to goad me into doing something stupid?
You checking out? Huh? No, of course, it's not like burning helpless mutants, I know.
How about this? Ooh, that can't feel good. Do you want another one?
You are one tough son of a bitch. So, you're coming to finish the job or what? Come on! Come up here! Come on, Artyom! Come on! Come up here, Brad! I can't chase you anymore, but I can still put a hole through your head if I see it. Don't you worry. You are good. You're good. Come on.
He's complimenting me on how good of a shooter I am, and my tactic is just to look around the corner and throw a grenade every time. Apparently he's never able to suspect it.
Isn't ready. No anger. Just... Is that this? I don't understand.
Did I get him? How many medikits do I have? 2. I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna wait. There he is.
Oh! A knife, huh? That's my boy. That's my boy. Давай, давай! No remorse! No reproach! Давай! The fuck is this? You're letting the beat...
Are we about to go into his head?
The test at Oktyabrskaya was successful. The virus kills fast and goes inert fast. If we can get enough of it, clearing out the whole metro is possible. But we must capture D6 first. Thus, Comrade Morozov, you have only one chance to pull this off. The Order has good fighters, but there are too few of them to cover all the entry points. Our scouts have located a poorly defended entrance through Kremlin. While Miller's at the peace conference in Polis, he will be unable to command his men. That's when we strike. Yes, a week longer, and then comes the dawn of a new age.
Artyom, what's up with you? Hey, my friend! Artyom!
Decide. You go? You help? Decide. You can't stay for long.
Artyom,
Artyom, please! Artyom, don't see him like this!
Alright.
Artyom, kill me! Kill me, Artyom!
Oh, apparently I waited too long. I actually intended to go to him. Okay.
You couldn't forgive?
Wait a minute. Load the last checkpoint. No, I'm not happy about that. I was waiting for him to finish what he was saying, and then I had no time.
So, Sparta! You decided to show up?
Alright, this will be quick enough.
You got bored, huh? That's for sure. Name, like you always do it, huh? But you're a chicken? You are one tough son of a bitch. Sua, you're coming to... Come on, Artyom. Come on. Come up here, man. I can't chase you anymore, but I can still put a hole through your head if I see it. Don't you worry.
Alright, the incendiary grenades are not great for this. In fact, they don't seem to be great for anything. They're just not very good.
It isn't red. No anger. Just... sadness? I don't understand.
Oh! A knife, huh? That's my boy. That's my boy. Давай, давай! No remorse! No reproach! Давай! The fuck is this? You're living...
The test at Oktyabrskaya was successful. The virus kills fast and goes inert fast. If we can get enough of it, clearing out the whole metro is possible. But we must capture D6 first. Thus, Comrade Morozov, you have only one chance to pull this off. The Order has good fighters, but there are too few of them to cover all the entry points. Our scouts have located a boldly defended entrance through Kremlin. While Miller's at the peace conference in Polis, he will be unable to command his men. That's when we strike. Yes, a week longer, and then comes the dawn of a new age.
Okay, let's try this again.
Artyom, what's up with you? Hey, my friend! Artyom!
Decide. You go? You help? Decide.
Come here, you son of a bitch. You're not my friend, but I'm going to save you.
You will live. So that's what forgiveness is. Thank you. I'll remember this.
That's forgiveness? I do not forgive him. Anyway, I seriously doubt he'd live after I shot him full of like 20 shots of a shotgun and a couple grenades. But if you say so, okay. The garden. We have to make it to Polis in time for the peace conference. There isn't going to be any peace. Just war. The last war. Now I know the answers to all the questions. Pavel's head proved to be a real treasury of Corbett's sinister plans.
Something strange here. Wait.
Something strange here.
I have to see.
I'm sorry, I think everything in this entire game has been strange, don't you think? 13 minutes? 13 minutes. Filter time, not bad, not great. Oh, great! Winged demons. I think it's carrying a shrimp. Hard to tell. Oh, hi. Oh, radiation. Oh, shit. I'm just gonna move. Probably not worth shooting those things. They're pretty slow. Oh, Jesus. The hell was... Oh, it's those things. I'm not actually sure those were going to attack me. Maybe I shouldn't have shot them. I don't know, they were awfully close, though. Oh, no. There's that stomping again. I'm guessing that's the strange thing. Oh, Jesus. I think I just avoided I think I just avoided that one's attack by jumping. Alright, what is this big stompy thing going to be? That's what I wonder. What do I have selected? Incendiary, yeah, let's go for normal grenades. I have a feeling this is going to be it. Are we going to enter a battle arena? What the hell are those things? Well, that's the big stompy thing. Can I grab that? There we go. Now I know it all. The picture is complete. All I saw was just in preparation. The real blow will be delivered at the very last moment, when nobody would expect. Corbett boasted he was going to take the whole of the metro without spilling blood. He could really do it. The last blood he'd have to spill would be the blood of the Order fighters protecting D6. The Reds are going to take them by surprise, for at that very moment, Moskvin is going to be signing the peace treaty with Miller and the others. This looks an awful lot like a boss arena. Surely this isn't a boss arena, right? No. Let me guess, it's gonna save, right? I'm looking in the bottom left. When's it gonna save?
She's protecting your children. Watch out!
Well, it didn't save, but yep, she's coming. I can't sprint. For some reason, I was unable to sprint. There we go, now I can sprint. She's protecting her children. Do I have to kill her? I'd rather not. Ow.
She protects her back. Vulnerable there.
Hold on, maybe I should throw some... Actually, maybe I should do this. Oh god. Ow. There we go, eat that. Enjoy. And I'm gonna blow you up when you come. I don't know what's happening. Oh, the vulnerability was being shown. But wait, but how? How did it get hurt? Okay, good. Put a couple more. There we go. Get some incendiary. Oh god. Wait, did it just leave? Oh, it just left. Okay, I will take those back. Whew. How much time do I have left? 17 minutes, doing pretty good. Are they eating her? See, now I just feel freaking terrible. I didn't want to kill it. Ugh.
Artyom, over here! Thank God, you're in one
And you
piece.
brought a friend.
Wait, is this? Artyom, this kid shouldn't be out there without a gas mask. What the fuck? So it is. A child of the surface. A dark one. No! Don't shoot him, Miller. Then get it away from me! No mask. I should have known.
This one's green, but that one's yellow. Tell him I'm not a danger.
It seems he's adapting well. Yes, that will keep him alive. May I talk to him, Artyom? Colonel Miller, put your fear aside. This child is the future. You need only take its hand. My hands are full enough. I doubt this creature can help us. But you two, go on without me, for I give into better judgment and rid the earth of it. How is this? Oh, oh, I can understand his thoughts. And I can hear yours, Artyom. Can you hear anyone's thought just by touching them?
With Artyom, it's different. We can talk from afar. He was adopted long ago.
Do you see, Artyom? The Dark Ones changed you so that they could understand us.
What's behind that door? Did you hear? They call you. I can hear. Open this.
Wait. That looks like one of the sealed doors in D6. Yes, at the exhibition. Has a strong lock, too. We've yet to break it. What's there?
My people. They're inside. Sleeping.
Incredible. Look at this. They're hibernating. He is not alone.
I must wake them up. It's time for them to live.
We are all going there now. We'll open the door if we can.
There's death. Nearby. All around. But I must wake them, or be alone forever.
Now listen. Help us, and we'll help you.
I will. What needs to be done? I must wake them.
We'll have to improvise.
Hey! Wake up, you bastards!
Colonel, can you open the gate where the Gardens line ends at D6? Do you have the code?
I have all the codes for D6, but I can't promise a thing.
You'll have to. He will help us in Polis if you do.
Take him along then, and brief me on the way. If I'm convinced that he'll help us, I'll open your door. Follow me.
Enforcement of peace. He is not alone. He's not the last. I understand his excitement and his wish to immediately meet the others, to free them and wake them up. But he has agreed to wait a bit longer. First, he's going to try and help us. If we make it to the conference, the Dark One will be able to open up the thoughts of Moskvin, or Corbett himself. Perhaps make them stop this madness. This is our last chance.
Artyom, we already knew of Oktoberska from Khan, and we did confront Moskvin on this, yet he didn't even try to disprove it. He told them by sheer luck their chemical defense squad was exercising nearby, and thus, despite some sacrifice, they were able to nip this starting epidemic in its bud. Otherwise, it would have engulfed the whole of it. What can you say to that? Even I would have done the same.
But Colonel, it was Lasnitsky, the agent who stole a virus container from D6 right before the outbreak.
So what? There's not a single living witness besides Artyom. Who'd believe the order? We have the D6 now. What if it was us who released the virus?
But the Reds tried to break through into Hansa's territory. We could make Moskvin.
What can we do? We are not an army. We've less than 100 fighters. Yes, Moskvin did gear up for war. But after Polis suggested that we share the wealth inside D6, he might actually agree to peace. And we must do everything to have that agreement signed.
Moskvin? What difference does he make? He's just a puppet in Corbett's hands. And while he's talking, Corbett's forces are encircling you. You'll seal this peace agreement with your blood.
What? You got a better idea? You brought this ape here. What now? We're done with this. Let's go to the council hall. Follow me.
Permission to report, Colonel.
Denied. Urgent dispatch to D6 Security Force Commander. Go to highest alert. Instruct Korneyev to proceed with... well, he knows what to do. God, please let this work out.
Here we go. Don't let me down.
summarize the official proceedings. I call on the leader on the red line, Comrade Moskvin.
Comrades, and I won't hesitate to use this, dear friends. We also consider the motion to distribute the wealth.
Get ready, Artyom. Stay close to the little one.
Hurrah, comrades! Let there be peace in the name of our children!
You are a liar!
Here we go.
God, are you out of your mind? I know what I'm doing. Just believe in me. Just this one time.
Who are you? Guards! Take this man away.
Ranger, stand down! Artyom, little one, it's your turn.
Whoa. Where am I? It's an endless hallway.
Comrade Moscovit, you must support me on this. Or else, some inconvenient details might surface concerning your brother's death. I overheard one conversation between your brother and his advisor about the threat you pose and ways to eliminate it.
What the hell? Threat? We're brothers.
He thinks you feel bypassed, cheated. He fears you will overthrow him.
He's totally mad. Totally. I'm going to give him an earful.
Words alone will not avert his assassination plans. No, you must strike first.
This is brilliant. I'm in a hallway of his mind, and every doorway opens up another thought, another memory. And it's breaking him further and further.
Brother, I'm so pleased that we finally made up. It was a fight over nothing. Let's have a drink.
Sure, brother.
What? It is unanimous. Maxim Leonidovich Moskvin.
Silent treatment. What are you looking at me with those honest eyes for? It was your fault. Who wanted me dead? Corbett sold you out. And now, he's got me by the balls. All because of you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, brother. There's no forgiveness for me. But even so... What was I... Out loud? Ah, I see. So you gave me something. Just like I gave something to brother. Yes. Yes! I did. I poisoned him. But Corbett... I'm a fool. I thought he wanted to save me. And he just took the power. Took me by the throat. And he's storming the D6 now. And there's that virus. And if that falls into Corbett's hands, the end.
But you are the leader! Order him!
Call the troops back! Stall them at least! Buy some time to make a deal!
What kind of
There's nothing more we can do here.
spy
Hurry! Faster! To the platform! Damn them! I'm not surrendering D6. Follow me!
It will be bad for everyone if you lose? Then I have to save them. My family. You're good, Artyom.
The last battle. He is gone. He did what he could. And now he is gone to meet his kin. I can't judge him for that. The remainders of humanity are finishing each other off in their final fight. It is not his war. I hope he was able to forgive us. Me, for what we did to his brothers and sisters, his mother and father.
Well, Moskvin wasn't bullshitting this time. The red line's advancing on 3 sides. My brothers in arms, I am not a man for speeches, but here it is. You are the most dedicated, most courageous soldiers in the Metro. Each of you is worth 5 reds. If you simply do the job you were trained to do, we'll win this battle! Sparta! To battle!
Even I'm feeling it. I am pumped to go. That's a pretty damn good speech.
Check your gear. Shoes tied, zippers up.
Get ready, people.
Oh, I'm ready. Do I have my grenades? Yes, I do. Oh, are we okay? Jesus Christ.
Tanks! They've got tanks! First platform, tanks!
Shit! Artyom! Knock those tanks out before they get us all! Second platform, go!
Second platform, go. What exactly do you want me to do? Just shoot the hell out of it? Is that all I'm supposed to do? There we go. How many medkits do I have left? 5. Okay, I'm good. Okay, there we go. I don't know how bullets are destroying the wheels. I don't think that would really work, but okay. Why is it that only my bullets work for actually blowing that up? What about everyone else? Do I have special bullets?
You don't fuck with Rangers!
Yeah.
Don't get too cocky. They're still strong. Report the situation, Sergeant.
Colonel, wounded are out of the fire zone and headed to the evac point.
Well done. Regroup and get ready. They're going to go at it again any moment now.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit. Holy hell. Hello. I will take that. Is this a minigun? This is a fucking minigun. Oh boy. Oh god. Here we go. How much ammo for this thing do I have left? What did you say? One of us is worth five of them? In my case, one of me is worth 200 of them. Whoa, whoa. Kinda getting in my line of fire here, dude. Might not want to be there. And I'm almost out. Yep, no more ammo for this thing. Alright, that's it for this. I don't even see them. Where are they? Oh shit, is that a flamethrower? Oh, those are shields! That's not working. Maybe I can burn them. Burn them out! They're advancing. They're advancing. Blow them up. Blow them up. Okay.
Well, looks like we did it. Great job, everybody. Listen up, people. I hoped it wouldn't come to this, but it did, so... Fuck. The facility is rigged for demolition. I gave the order back in Polis. Now that we've lost D6, our only option is to destroy it.
Count us in, sir. What the hell? Nobody lives forever.
What the hell is this?
Shit! Not again!
Secure the perimeter! Cover the exits! Stay alert, men!
Save your voice, Gideon. Here, there are only dead Spartans. I feel a bit like Xerxes. What an unforgivable waste of men and resources. So many good soldiers lost. And for what? Police station? The council? Ah, well. All are cleansed by the fires of revolution. What a pleasant surprise, Colonel Miller. Or what remains of you.
Artyom, it is time.
And who might this be? Ah, the resourceful young man. Tell me, Artyom, savior of the Metro. Where are you going? Stop him!
Don't be afraid. There is nothing to be afraid of now. And that's how your papa defeated our enemies and saved the Metro.
Was my papa brave?
The bravest of us all, because he was never afraid to embrace the things he didn't understand.
And where did the Dark Ones go, Mama?
Away to a safe place. But they promised to come back.
And there you go. I wonder what ending I got. Now, mind you, I'm not sure there actually are multiple endings. But there's a pretty good chance there are, because in the original Metro 2033, there were multiple endings. So there probably are here, and I wonder which one I got. This seems like a good ending. I mean, I died, but it seems to be a good ending. I certainly hope the Dark Ones do come back and help us. We can certainly use the help. Wow. Yeah, I'm actually gonna look that up afterwards. I'm gonna see what endings this game has, see which one I got. Okay, well, let me wrap it up. Let me give my thoughts on this game. And as always, I start with the bad so I can end with the good. But before I do that, let me just mention... Let me just say that this game has a lot of negatives. I'm gonna criticize the hell out of it, however, I still love it. So just keep that in mind. I do love it. I loved Metro 2033, and I love this, even though it is extraordinarily flawed. So, let's get into it. God, this music is really good. And, I'm betting that the credits are probably going to last for the entire time that I talk. Because with a game this big, made by a AAA company, involving so many people, the credits are probably going to be, like, 20 minutes. Okay, so let's start with the bad. Okay. I mentioned that this is, I mentioned that I don't care for first-person shooters all that much. But I was playing this because it does something different compared to most first-person shooters. It's more atmospheric. It's more hardcore and sort of survival-oriented. And it is. There's no doubt it is. However, it is still, at its heart, without a doubt, it is still a first-person shooter. And what I mean by that is that the main actions that you do within the game are shooting and killing things. Like, that's basically what you do. And the reason I have a problem with that is that to boil a game down to something... such a singular method of interaction is pretty much guaranteed to not give the source material, or the maybe the universe is a better word. The universe that this is set in, right? This post-apocalyptic world where everyone's trying to survive and get by. The fact that it's a first-person shooter means that your interactions are almost completely limited to shooting stuff. Wait, is that the end of the credits? Was that it? Was that seriously it? If so, that is amazingly short. What is it loading? Press any key to continue. Hold on, let's see what happens. What's going to happen? Is this just going back to the main menu? Okay, yeah, it's just back to the main menu. Okay. Like I was saying, yes, it is a first-person shooter. So it boils everything down to shooting, basically. There's very, very little other stuff you can do. That's basically the only thing you do in the game, for the most part, is shooting stuff. So you can't really give the source material and the universe that it's set in much... you can't really do it justice when you do that. You know, here you're trying to fight for survival in this post-apocalyptic world with these monsters and these creatures, the Dark Ones, and groups of bandits and all these political factions. That's interesting. Interesting things can come out of that. Interesting choices, interesting interactions can come out of that. However, again, basically the only thing you do is shoot people. This is very similar to the problem I had with BioShock Infinite, where I wished it wasn't a first-person shooter. And that is the same here. I really wish it wasn't a first-person shooter. And I've been thinking, like, I mentioned at the end of BioShock Infinite that I felt like I shouldn't maybe criticize it for having that problem of basically the only thing you do is shoot people, and that's not a very interesting interaction. I felt like maybe I shouldn't criticize it for that because, hey, after all, it is a FPS, right? That's what it is. It's a first-person shooter. But I don't think that's right. I think I should criticize it for being an FPS. Why is it an FPS? Why should it be an FPS? Why are there so many games like this that just boil everything down to shooting when they shouldn't? It really shouldn't. It really doesn't work for the story. It doesn't produce interesting interactions. You just kill a bunch of people and a bunch of things. I really wish it wasn't an FPS. It's sad that they've limited themselves so much and decided to focus on something so narrow. I mean, again, think of all the possible things you could do in this rich universe that they've created. They created this wonderful work of art in the background and this fascinating world, and then they said, okay, we have this interesting thing, now we're going to put the player in it, and how they're going to interact with this interesting thing is to shoot everything. Or sneak by them and punch them in the back of the head and knock them out, or throw knives at them, whatever, basically killing. First-person shootery, if you will. I wish they didn't do that. I wish game developers would stop doing that. I'm starting to think the only way a first-person shooter can really work without being a detriment to how effective it is overall, like this is, I'm starting to think the only way you can do that is if you embrace how absolutely absurd it is. You know, if you go full-on ridiculous action game. A kind of game that knows it's absurd, and knows that it doesn't make any freaking sense that you're murdering like 5,000 people. And just embraces that. You know, doesn't try to take itself seriously. I'm starting to think that might be the only way a first-person shooter can really work. In this case, they didn't try to do that at all, of course. It's trying to tell a serious story. That's good. I'm glad they're trying to tell a serious story. They're trying to give it some depth. They tried. They didn't really achieve that for the most part. Because again, you're just shooting everything. Here's an interesting story. Now go murder 100 people. And now I'm going to deliver some more interesting story to you. And then you're going to go murder 100 people. Or kill. I mean, you know, self-defense, not self-defense, whatever. Killing people. You kill a bunch of people. Like, frankly, how are you supposed to care for anyone at the end of a game where you killed hundreds and hundreds of people? You are a mass killer. It doesn't work. It really doesn't work. At its core, it just does not work. So if something like, if there was some sort of an adventure game, maybe, type thing set in this sort of universe, I think that would be amazing. Something that allows you to have more interesting interactions than just shooting things. So, that's one of my big criticisms. I wish it wasn't an FPS. And I genuinely think that's a flaw, not just a taste thing. I think it's actually a flaw, and I mean that. Okay. And again, remember, I love this game. Keep that in mind. I'm not bashing it. I'm pointing out what's wrong with it, what I think is wrong with it, which I think is a lot. But I still love it, and I'm going to get to that in a bit. Why I love it. Another big thing that's wrong with it. Okay, it is part of the trend you see in AAA games. I guess you could say it falls or goes with the trend of AAA games, where they take way, way, way too much control away from the player. Way too much. It's really uncomfortable to have control of your character taken away all the time by constant cutscenes. And that happens incredibly frequently in this game. It's the kind of game, as many AAA games are nowadays, where it's like the game developers put all of this work into the world. And they did put a lot of work into the world, no doubt about that. They made these incredibly beautiful scenes. And they said, I want the player to see this exactly how I envision it, right? They're imagining it maybe like a movie. I have this scene in my mind. I have this thing in my mind, and I want players to see it exactly how I envision it. So then what they do, the next step they take, is to take away all control away from you all the time to show you exactly what they want. It's like the game is grabbing you by the hair and shoving your face around and saying, look at this beautiful thing I made, you better fucking look at it. Don't look over there. No, don't look over there, that's not what I want you to look at, I want you to look at this. It's like that's what it's doing all the time. Like, I swear not a half hour went by where it didn't happen. Oftentimes, a lot more than that, like every 5 minutes. Here's another cutscene where control is taken away and your character's running away from something or whatever, and then you're back in control, and then you're not in control, and then you're back in control, and then you're not in control, and then etc, 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 etc. Just, no. Stop taking away so much control. There might be cases where taking away control is fine. Maybe you have to. You have to deliver a cutscene to set something up and maybe having player control in that sort of a situation. wouldn't work. So it's not like having cutscenes is always bad. But they should be like a last resort. If you can't figure out a way to make a scene work, while having the player still in control of their character in some significant way. If you can't figure that out, well, I don't know, I would try really, really hard, but if you really can't figure it out, then fine, put a cutscene in. But that should be a last resort. And this game was horribly, horribly, I'm not sure where I was going with that sentence. Let me try again. This game took away control way too much. Way, way too much. It's very annoying. And when it comes to control, it's not just cutscenes and stuff, but also the beginning of the game is so unbelievably linear. Like, I feel like the game was dragging me along. Like, it tied a rope around me and was dragging me along for the first hour or so until it finally kind of opened up a little bit, you know? I mean, this is a corridor shooter. Like, let's face it, it's a corridor shooter. There is a little bit of freedom in that you can kind of find, like, bonus areas and go a little bit of a different way. But for the most part, it's a very linear shooter. So even the freedom that it ended up opening up to was relatively limited, but still, it was even more controlled in the beginning. It's like you're being led down this extremely linear path, and all the while having control taken away from you constantly. That is not good. Okay, I believe those are my main criticisms. The fact that it's an FPS and that doesn't really work, and the fact that the game takes away control from you all the time. I think that's mostly it. I'm sure there's a bunch of small stuff, but I'll just stick with the big. I don't want to talk for like 45 minutes or something. I think that'll do. And those are major, major problems. I don't want to minimize them. They are extremely large problems. They, in fact, I think turn this game into a mess. It is completely broken. I really think it's broken. It just doesn't work. I mean, you can't really get into a story. You can't really care about the characters that much when you're just shooting everything. It just doesn't work. Nope. Okay. Is it time to move on to the good? I think it is. Yeah, so here's what's good about this game. This game is very similar to Metro 2033. I liked Metro 2033 for the same reasons I like this one, and I disliked Metro 2033 for the same reasons I dislike this one. They'll have the same problems and they have the same strengths, I feel. I don't remember the specifics from Metro 2033 because it's been years since I played it, but I feel like they haven't really advanced the core of the game at all. I mean, it's gotten better looking, obviously. It looked great to begin with, Metro 2033, but this looks even better. That's amazing. But, yeah, the core gameplay hasn't really improved. However, again, what remains good about this is what was good in 2033 as well, which is, it is incredibly atmospheric. I can't stress that enough. It is one of the most atmospheric games I've ever played. The sound design is incredible. Really astounding sound design. Just the feel of everything, the click and clack as you're walking up a ladder, and the sound of the wind and the creatures in the distance and things skittering about, and you can't really describe sounds with words all that well. It is just unbelievably good sounding. And the atmospherics come from the incredible environmental, just incredible graphic design, as well as the incredible fidelity of everything. Just, I mean, everything from the lens flares to the fire to the fog to the wind and rain and the lighting, just particle effects even. Amazing. So good looking. This may be the best looking game I've ever played in my life. I think it actually is. Yeah, I think it is. Before this, for a while, Crysis was the best looking game, and then I think Battlefield 3 kind of displaced that for me. I think Battlefield 3 was even better looking, and then I think this is even better than Battlefield 3. It is really incredible looking. And I'm kind of crazy about graphics. Like, I know people, a common thing to say is like, gameplay's more important than graphics. Which in general I believe is true. However, I also feel that people discount graphics more than they should. I feel like people are overly dismissive of graphics. I find graphics really, really cool. I'd like to read about new video game graphic techniques and stuff, like FXAA when that came out. And I saw how it worked, and was looking at like image quality comparisons. I found that unbelievably fascinating to look at, and really cool. Like, I just like reading about these new technologies, and I don't know, I just really like technology and its ability to look good. So that's, yeah, that's one of the things that really contributed to the atmosphere, is the incredible graphics. Really, respect to them for being technical geniuses, basically. Not only does it look great, but it also runs great. Again, I'm running this on high, which is not even maxed. This is not even maxed. It can look better than this. There's an ultra, or whatever it's called. I was running it on high, and was by and large getting 30 FPS while recording with a 560 Ti. It's a video card that was a good budget card, like a medium high-end card, 2 generations ago. And I just ran this game on high while recording and mostly got 30 FPS. That is amazingly efficient. Whoever the people are that worked on this engine, I give you an ovation, a sitting ovation, because I'm sitting. It is amazing looking, and it runs incredibly well. So yes, I love graphics. And the graphic design of the world also contributes to it. It's not just about the fidelity, but just the overall look of it. The environments are so well realized. Looking at the distance and seeing just like, you know, the sunlight pouring down, and some building covered in like vines and stuff, and half destroyed, and seeing birds just flying around. The set pieces in this game are amazing. It's just one visual spectacle to the next. Just again and again and again. Like, this entire game is one big wallpaper. Like, I feel like you could practically take a screenshot at any moment and have an amazing looking wallpaper. It's that good. Just some of those scenes took my breath away. And that's most of what I liked about it. Incredible sound design, and especially the incredible atmosphere. I just like the world. I just like looking at the world. Looking at how well realized it is. And kind of just getting under its skin. Just sitting in a scene and just looking at it and listening to it. Listening to the wind blow. And just thinking about, you know, just existing inside of this space of this post-apocalyptic world is really nice. I like it. On top of that, let's see some other good things. Voice acting is very good. Yep. The gunplay was very good as well. Very satisfying to use the guns, definitely. Let's see what else. So graphics, sound, graphic design, and the environmental design and all that. Yep. I really like the environmental storytelling, just... I mean, I've kind of already touched on that a little bit, I guess, but just the stories told through the environments, you know? Just looking at all the bodies and looking at all the things and the way they're destroyed and the way they've decomposed, it all tells a story. Like, you come across a train, and it's full of skeletons. That's a story. People were on the train, and then they died, and now it's been sitting there, and it's just, everything's decomposed and rotted. That's a story. And there's many of those things. Of course, most of the stories are just like, oh look, this person died, or these people died. Most of it's about death, as you'd expect in a post-apocalyptic game. So there's maybe not a huge variance in the stuff told through the environment, but nonetheless, it's there, and I like that. I guess that's mostly it for the good. Yeah. That's really what I like about it, and that's what makes me love it so much. It's just how incredibly good-looking it is. And how atmospheric everything is when it comes together. Just the world that it is set in. It's wonderful, it's beautiful, and it's beautiful in a horrible way. Obviously, it's not a pleasant world at all, but it's so well realized. And you know, another flaw, actually, that I just thought of, which even BioShock Infinite had. I feel like this is a common thing. It's a problem with the combat. Now again, I've said that I wish it wasn't all about combat, but it is, so going with that, let's look at problems with the combat. Okay, one big problem I had with the combat, even though it's very satisfying to use the guns, the gunplay is very good. But, okay, the AI is really mediocre. They just glitch out all the time, do stupid stuff, hang their head out of cover. Like they're just saying, hey, look at me, shoot me in the head with a rifle. They're not very smart. They're really not. Neither the bandits nor the monsters. So that was the problem with the combat. And another thing, this is what I was getting to before, the thing that it shares with Bioshock Infinite when it comes to the combat and your abilities, basically, is that the money you get feels almost pointless. I had the exact same problem in Bioshock Infinite, where I would save up money, which is what I always do in games. I always save it up. As I'm sure you noticed, I'm a very exploratory gamer. I try to explore everywhere if I can. Look at everything, collect every note if I can, within reason. And so as a result of that, I usually end up hoarding a bunch of money. And that happened here, and it happened in Bioshock Infinite. In Bioshock, I had a bunch of money, and every time I went to, like, an upgrade station, I typically didn't want to spend my money. And the reason is because the stuff I could buy wasn't interesting. I didn't care about it. Like, even the combat itself, even though the game is about combat and I feel that's a mistake, they didn't even do the combat all that right in Bioshock Infinite, and I feel that was the same here. I hoarded money. And almost all the stuff I wanted to buy, I didn't care about. Like, you could buy a weapon. Usually it was out of my price range. Even if it wasn't. What's the point? You're going to find the weapon in the environment probably in like 20 minutes. Who cares? Why waste your money on the weapon? Okay, fine. So then I thought, if I'm not going to buy weapons, I will buy upgrades for the weapons that I do have, right? I'll pimp them out. Pimp my weapons. I tried to do that. I bought some upgrades, but most of them I don't care about. Get a silencer. Okay, I only need a silencer on one weapon. That's my silenced weapon that can take out people's silent, and shoot out light bulbs, light sources. That's all I really need, and even that I didn't quite want to do because it reduced damage. So, get one gun with a silencer on it, great, you're good. Get a flash suppressor for your assault rifle. Why? So what? I think it reduced recoil or something? I don't think I ever really used it, I don't care. Get an extended barrel to improve the accuracy of your shotgun. Well, I'm not using my shotgun as a rifle. So, no. Get an extended magazine. Running out of ammo is, in my clip, or my magazine, is not really, an issue for the most part. So, no. Like, most of these things I just didn't want to buy because they didn't really matter. You know, get like a reflex sight, or get a 4x scope for the rifle, get a silencer for one weapon. I don't know, maybe buy like a stock grip thing or whatever to improve your accuracy. And that was basically it. In the end, I ended up basically hoarding all of my stuff. All of my money. It's basically what I did. Never really bought a weapon for the most part. Never bought that many upgrades. It just doesn't really work for me. It's the same problem I had with Bioshock Infinite. Most of the stuff they're offering me just isn't interesting. Like, it's not good, it doesn't make sense to buy, or it doesn't lead to interesting results. Like, why would I ever take a pistol? Tell me that. Why would I ever want a pistol in this game? To keep one permanently. I mean, maybe you want to pick one up if you're out of ammo of your other stuff, and you find a pistol in the world, but otherwise, why would you want one? What role does it fill? They give you 3 slots, so naturally I filled that with close range, medium and close range, and long range. A shotgun, an assault rifle, and a rifle. Perfect. That covers all possible things you could want to shoot. Shoot things up close, shoot things medium range, shoot things from far away. Why would I want a pistol? A pistol is good for short range. Okay, how could you use a pistol? You could use it for short range. Why not just use a shotgun? Okay, you could pimp out your pistol with like a 4x scope and a night vision scope and a grip and a stock and a whatever. Now you have a rifle, a shitty rifle. You have a tiny little thing that's trying to be a rifle. Why not just use a rifle? What role does that fill? Okay, then there's the arrow shooting thing, which is I never actually used it, but I'm assuming it's a silent weapon that basically insta-kills anyone. Okay. So it's completely silent, so that is an upgrade over even a weapon with a silencer, because even a weapon with a silencer does make a bit of noise. But why even bother? You have knives. Knives insta-kill people, you have 5 of them, and you can pick them up off of the bodies. So if you're medium range from a person, you can use a knife. If you're close to them, you don't even have to use a knife. A throwing knife, I mean. You could just knock them out or kill them by pressing E or V. So the only niche that arrow gun really would have is, I'm assuming it's accurate, is that you can take people out from afar, which a throwing knife can't do. Not really. That's the only niche it fills. So if you wanted to silently take out enemies from afar, you can use that weapon. And what you're giving up for that weapon that you're almost never going to use is an entire slot that you could put towards a shotgun, or an assault rifle, or a rifle. It's dumb. Like, who would ever take that? It doesn't make any sense. It is a useless weapon. It serves almost no purpose, and it makes no sense to take it. No. Press E to skip. Don't do that game. Bad game, bad game. So yeah, again, I feel like the game should not have been all about combat. But even just taking it at face value and saying, okay, it is a game all about combat, and looking at how well the combat is executed, well, it's not great. Again, the gunplay is good, but just the weapons and the whole upgrade system and the uses for the weapons don't really work. So that was kind of weird. Anyway, I was going to end with the good, but for some reason I ended up coming back to something bad just because I didn't remember it to begin with. So once again, let me sum up the good. I love this game, even though it is extraordinarily flawed, because of how incredibly beautiful it is. It displays an amazing amount of technical prowess and incredible graphic design, and it features an incredibly well-realized world. I would love to see, what I'd really love to see, is all the good stuff from this game. The world, the sound design, the mood of it. All of that. And just have a much more interesting game put on top of it. I just wish it was explored in a better way. You know, it just doesn't explore the game. It doesn't explore the world very well. It puts you in this amazing world and then just asks you to shoot everything and run around. It doesn't work. So this game has a lot of good. It has some extraordinarily high points, but it also has some very low points. It's a game of peaks and valleys. A flawed gem, what I call a beautiful mess, and I don't think any game has more appropriately had that term applied to it. A beautiful mess. It is truly a mess, and it is also extraordinarily beautiful. Okay. I hope everyone enjoyed my playthrough of Metro Last Light.